are going to have to try and hold them hostage for as long as possible. As long as they've got the Kings calling, it's going to be tough. So look, Sanford, he's walking right up to their faces, and Sanji is making sure Tri-Brush is going to be a safe angle.
And D7 immediately just get kicked by the hands of the Yaoi. ATM is the one that actually manages to take the turtle off for himself. But Jamar, even though he was trying to get himself in, he still managed to dash himself right out, leaving ATM all alone.
Up for this neutral fight, so get ready for it. Look at the positioning from Echo.
Doesn't seem like the rest of the members from the side of BxF will be able to stop Yaoi from pushing right in, as that is going to be yet again another kick from Yaoi. This guy
on their buttons. Oh,
Way of the Dragon connecting onto D7 once again. King's calling blocked down, but it doesn't seem like Yaoi is affected by that at all. Top lane with Shamar finds himself on the edge against the Grok. Yaoi escapes himself away from ATM while we are still continuing to look at Donut taken down. And do you guys see that? Oh, hold on a second. Never mind. As Yaoi immediately jumped himself right on Shamar, tries to bring him down, but Shamar is the one that managed to take a kill down onto Yaoi instead. As the fight prolongs, Kaltisi holds himself in the front. He wants to go for the taunt, but Donut takes the kill away. The Summon Force lays down, and Cutie takes the kill onto Donut, moves on to the next, gets himself a double, and this is how they're going to disengage by having.
It's kind of frustrating for him, right? He's not really trading against them. He's not allowing him to move first, and that's how Sanford is maintaining his lead.
And now, of course, Yaoi finds himself low in HP, still went down. D7 flickers into the King's calling. He was hoping that he'll be able to clip a little bit onto the Lord, but Shamar focuses onto the Lord, takes the Lord away from the hands of Echo. The rest of BxF Flash immediately falls backwards.
Okay, so they win the team fight, but unfortunately they had to lose the Lord. But it looks like Carl Teasy, Cutie once more!
Donut immediately taken down. Sanji proxies the lane and went straight in front for Seacat, pushing him away.
Try and end the game right on the dot. And wait, Benny!
Oh, Benny is not gonna be stopping anytime soon. The Zaman Force drops right down. He's going 1v3. The first person already taken down. But here comes Yaoi with the Way of the Dragon. Just gonna be connecting down on the ATM. Completely terrified. Flickers himself out of the way. Bit of a push lane down the middle line, which Echo would probably make full use of. Oh, Yaoi with the flicker in and the kick right down onto ATM. He's gonna be the first person to be taken down while D7 continues to move on forward with the King's calling. That is going to be one death from the side of BxF while Yaoi sacrifices himself for the greater good.
More than enough items, and I like the fact that she did. Oh, hold on.
Oh, and of course, the Zaman Force drops down. D7 even had the King's calling. There's so many knockdowns going
amongst his team members.
Nice hook coming in from D7. It made and forces Sanji to go for the flicker, but Yaoi immediately broke through the defenses and kicked ATM out of it all. Wasn't even able to use the Mightiest Warriors. D7 knocked down onto the King's calling. It forces the rest of the members from the side of Echo away. Shamar is still in the midst of it all. Kaltisi's HP doesn't look very good, but in the end of the day, BxF still managed to defend this until I don't know, because D7 still wanted to re-engage. He went for the hook. Shamar went straight in again. He wants to get a kill on Yaoi, but it doesn't seem like they will be able to successfully do so. At the middle lane, Lord, he's just gonna be slamming right down with the Trident. The rest of Echo follows through. Only left with Seacat as well as Donut. Seacat is gonna be taken down so well, D7, and that will be the first game taken in by Echo.
That statement, especially Matilda has a certain
First blood goes to the hands of Kaltisi.
Despite that, right? Despite what we want, it doesn't seem. Oh, wait a minute, Yaoi!
Yaoi's gonna be going down by the hands of Donut because of the torn apart memory. But unfortunately, he's gonna be traded out. Seacat joins into the fray, brings Sun.
Rather slow in terms of a quote-unquote projectile speed. ATM though
is holding the ground. He's holding his ground pretty darn well. D7, oh boy, you are not gonna go back home. ATM is going to be holding up to the front against 4 other person, and he's not going down just yet. He can immediately drop the RWN, clears out the entire creep wave, and they only lost the D7. I think that's not so bad, unless Echo goes in like that, unless they immediately jump on and collapses on.
Looking for these angles. Now he can really start hunting for D7 and Donut.
As Seacat pops off the RWM, Deadly Catch appears and clips onto Sanji. The first person taken down, but Sanford joins in from behind. He wanted to bring Shima down, but I don't think that it's going to be that easy. But circling Eagle connects, but Kaltizi is going to be the one to bring down the Lord, as Kim is doing his absolute best to defend it all. Kaltizi is poking in. Sanji, he's not poking, he goes in with
It's a donut. Donut on the Brody.
Yep, and they're going to continue doing so, right? I mean, look at this. ATM, he's going to walk up, he's going to basically get chunked.
He's not gonna survive all of that. Echo, the width is just eventually gonna crash in. And Echo, you're waiting for the perfect prime time.
Oh!
How did he do that? Echo now is at the beckoning of Burnex Flash, and now Yaoi has to run away after being caught within the RWM. Donut takes the kill. Seems like he's gonna be too faulted about the fact that Burnex Flash wants his skin. But he does have a lot of charges, and he did manage to melt down D7. That's all of the stacks that this thing
Guarantee you an inhibitor turret. It's difficult for Donut to walk up.
ATM rushes
Oh
himself
my God.
right into the face of Echo. Sanji's HP not looking well, but he survived, or rather barely breathing, to be honest. ATM is still holding down to the front. He is still very beefy. Shima is waiting onto the side and waiting for the perfect opportunity to run right in. Yaoi, the airline's coming in. He crashes onto ATM. This puts Yaoi in not a very good spot. As such, Donut takes the kill onto Yaoi. We focus onto Shima now. He's holding on to 2. ATM flickers in. Gets the taunt on the 2. Kaltizi going down. Immortality broken. And now another taunt to put on top of him. Donut getting himself the killing spree. And now finally Sanji joins in the fray after healing, only to find himself sacrificing himself or throwing himself, feeding over to the fire. The orcas are getting scalded, and Betty Cutie pulls right back
Sanford?
by the reverse time. And Sanford finds himself absolutely demolished.
Brody with Weapon Master, he scales so much harder than you believe. When he gets his 4th item, that's a lot more numbers compared to if he had Killing Spree, in addition to the emblems that he has. And now they're looking to try and end this.
This is amazing as Seacat drops the RWM. He keeps Kaltizi inside. Sanji's completely going to be pushed away by the rest of the BxF. Focus on the throne.
There you go.
And there we go. With the level 4, he's unstoppable. The entire team of Burnex Flash is probably going to be unstoppable, but in the meantime, that is going to be Yaoi that didn't manage to get a hook on down. But Shima, he still went down and he still died despite the blessing of the Moonlight Goddess. And Echo even got
These teams, with how aggressive that both of these teams want to be playing, they are centering their focus on the next objective.
the turtle currently pulled towards the side of Echo. ATM pushes forward and it will want to take down the turtle. Unfortunately, Kaltizi is the one that takes the turtle. Final slash that will put D7 in not a very good spot. The rest of the members from the side of Echo will want to burst down ATM, but that's a nice snipe. The Echo Spear connects down onto ATM, which tried to run away. Kaltizi left with not a lot of help to work with. Yaoi immediately gets a hook down onto Seacat, and
On top of that, right, nobody from the side of Burnex Flash brought the Purify, so let's go. Oh, see, there you go.
the big hook onto Seacat, bring him down almost immediately. And
D7, when he's running in and pops down his Blessing in the Moonbot. Oh!
big hook once again, suppressing down on Shima. He's dead. No way that D7 can heal him up.
Ah, that's so annoying.
Be very important, but Donuts?
Immediately with the retribution to lock down the Donut as much as he can, even with the Breezel Craft, brings down Carry just so easily. Now that is a little bit of an overextension coming in from Donut. He didn't really quite understand where everyone else is. But in the meantime, big final slash coming from Sanford, focusing over to the backlines on the side of Burnex
no.
Flash.
Benny?
D7 will want to fight back against Bandicuity, but now he's gonna go down. We've got ATM that still wants to hold on the front lines. Rhythm of Joy keeps him alive. D7 is still alive as well.
Decide not to, but it doesn't feel like they should back away.
I don't think that Echo is necessarily going to commit fully into this Lord just yet. Oh, never mind. As we do have the suppressor, sort of knockup coming from the side of Lord. Shima takes the Lord away from the hands of Echo. The Detonate Welcome, unfortunately, was dispelled by the fact that Kaltizi runs away. Donut gets a kill. Bandicuity gets a kill. There's a lot of treasons coming all around the place. Echo is
Down to is just dancing around this Lord, and a lot of dancing. Wait, Yaoi.
Does seem like it comes in from the side, immediately locked down the ATM, but look at the amount and disgusting amount of heal. He's gonna be staying all right. The rhythm of joy from the side of ATM will be able to open up the map enough in order to scout out where Yaoi and Sanji is. The entire team of Echo is just gonna be falling back, and I don't think that they will be capable of taking down this fight. Kaltini goes to the stomach of Shamar. They're all gonna be pounding down onto him. Kaltini goes down, Benny Cutie flickers away, but that is all just completely
Down on this inhibitor turret. This could be the end.
and the host connects down on the Shamar, suppressing him down. Big final slash coming from the side of Sanford, but where's the follow-up? Where's the damage coming from? ATM is dead, but the rest of the members for the side of BxF will definitely want to follow up onto the core. He's slowly tickling down, but unfortunately, they are going too much of the core. They let the entire team of Echo pummel them down.
Did you?
Against Burnex Flash, it's still a 50-50. Ideally, they killed Chima, but it just takes way too much time. If they can get CK, oh, Yaoi was close there.
Shamar is slowly trying to walk himself right in, but the suppression ensures that he would not be able to get the retribution. But before that even happens, Benny Cutie brings him down almost immediately, terrifies down onto Yaoi. The rest of the members for the side of Black Flash wants to punish Echo. They want to ensure that that Lord would not amount to anything by killing them down. But that was a big final slash coming from the side of Sanford. He continues to push on the disadvantage. Sanford tries to run himself away. He almost got it. ATM wasn't able to come right back. Cat runs away with a quick little dash. D7 left all alone based on the fact that he's got no mobility. It's gonna be left with ATM and C-Cat. ATM has to fight the world all alone.
It's huge though, right? By the side of Echo. 12 seconds left. They do have time.
That's right, Echo connecting down ATM. He tries to bring down the Sanford, but Shamar, he didn't manage to successfully do so. Echo came in with only one mission, and that is to bring down the inhibitor turret. As to what's the health of this Lord. In the meantime, Sanji, as well as Yaoi, can find the right opportunity to jump right in with the skill snipes. Shamar loses the immortality. He's gonna go straight down, but the suppress actually saves him for just a little bit while Sanford goes in for the start. Shamar still gonna be A-okay. Sanford back into the main lines with not a lot of help to work with. CK comes in from behind. He wants to get a kill down to Sanji. There's still immortality going on. He's going to be all the way behind the enemy's lines. How is this gonna be like? CK stays alive. He's gonna be getting down the immortality on the side of Sanji. Sanford still stays alive as well. He himself alone manages to push the entire team of Echo away. That is absolutely crazy if you ask me. This will allow Echo to re-record himself and get themselves back in this game. Immortality pop from the side of Kaltizi. The blessing of the Moon God is just going to be popping between every single one of members of
top side.
BxF.
Top side.
Top side. Is this how it's gonna end? Is this how it's gonna end? Echo, Sanji, and the rest of the group. And it all! What? Wait a second!
Wait!
The police knows!
That's
Or in this second.
Whoa!
No! Is this really how it's gonna end? Yaoi, Benny Cutie broke through all odds! They broke through like an Olympic sniper! And they just won the day to end souls!
Oh, the Lord!
The desperate manipulation of the Lord is what's gonna be working for them. As when it's Flash immediately with that as well, because they will want to connect on the Kaltizi. HP not looking well. Both of them, Kaltizi, Sanford, taken down, BxF Flash. They take this game. ATM, he's gonna be pretty much A-okay as he's right now have got his ultimate. They can actually just pop up anytime that they want. Shamar takes the turtle. Sanji pops on the RWM. C-Can pops up his own RWM. But they don't really care about popping up onto one another. Sanji and C-Can are just staring at one another and just be like, hey, what's up, buddy? And very fast. With the Menace Rage pretty much ready, they would want to contest for this turtle as much as possible. Sanji pop off with the RWM. The Ikai comes in. Shamar still is right under the nose of Echo. Echo couldn't do anything. What's wrong, Kaltizi? The Iron Hook connects right down on Sanford.
No, but Carl didn't use his retribution.
I mean, technically, yeah, he didn't. But for now, Yaoi focuses on the C-Cat. They did manage to get a kill, and that is great. They have an advantage on top of BxF Flash. Shamar is going to be putting himself on top of the turtle, and he's just going to be left with 1v1. Shamar and Kaltizi, level 9 versus level 9. Yeah, Kaltizi still lost the fight. Donut jumps right in and manages to get a kill on the Sanford. 1-for-1 trade. And now it's going to be left with Kaltizi in the midst of it all. Donut snipes him right on down. He did manage to keep 2% in the box, but it's not going to amount to much. Sanji's HP doesn't seem to be good, but ATM, he can bring so much pressure just by being in this proximity location. But let's be honest here, will he really die? BxF is forced to rotate. ATM is finally going down.
Has just been a little bit too disrespectful.
D7 Iron Hook, Bloody Hunt connecting down. Easy, Yawi both going down at the same damn time. Sanji wasn't able to do quite much, and Sanji is only going to be the RWM. Zeke and joins right in. BxF is dead.
1,000 gold lead for BxF in the first 10 minutes, and it's looking like they want more.
It is so different. Is it RWM on top of an RWM? Sanji forced to flicker out of that, but Natrage touched onto Kaltizi, but in the meantime, that is going to be Yawi that's going to be jumping over to the back line, followed by the Bloody Hunt, locking them down as much as they can. Sanford's still going to be alive so far. Zcat, D7, ATM, and Shama will have no choice at all, even with all this advantage, goal advantage. Echo still have a chance to fight back with the core under their nose.
Oh, Yaoi's charging though. Do you think he can get something?
It doesn't seem like it. Unfortunately, completely misses out. And there's the Bloody Hunter connects onto him. Yaoi literally delivered himself over to the side of Burn Axe Flash. Sanford will want to cover for it, only to be melted down by the Wesker. And now with 3 person left on the side of Echo, Burn Axe Flash will try
Three waves
bring
are crashing.
the middle lane right down in.
3 waves are crashing here, Abstract.
The waves are crashing indeed. They're escorting right in. Left with Patty, Sanji, and Kaltizi. Is this how it's all gonna end? Burning Splash, they're taking their time. They understood that they don't have to rush this off. D7 with a sliver of health. Shama, in fact, a lot of them doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Yaoi! He jumped in, and he managed to find onto Seacat. In the end, Echo pushes the entirety of Burn Axe Flash away.
Echo still wants to stay in the game, but it is still going to be decent.
But don't wait, the conceal play going all the way around here, looking for an opportunity.
They're looking for carry.
Yaoi jumps right in, and that is going to be a stun, but unfortunately D7 will still stay alive. Kaltizi works his way. He's going to be running back. He needs to ensure that he's still going to be alive. He needs to ensure that the entirety of the team keeps him alive. Donut all the way to back. The entirety of BxF. Their hit me is not looking good at all. As Echo now rampages through. They are on a mission like a man possessed. And next Flash, they have nowhere in hell gonna get back into this fight. ADM being chowed down like a hungry toddler. Shama wants to take on the retribution battle.
Look at the death timers, ladies and gentlemen. Is this it for Burnex Flash?
And now BxF, it seems like this is gonna be the end. And we are going into a 5-game series.
You're so vulnerable because, you're standing idly by.
Sanji comes into the drive-by. ATM flickers backwards. Sanji flickers forward. 1-for-1 trade. That's not a very good trade for Echo at all.
But even if Sanji is going to be able to get those levels, to get that farm, later on, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more difficult to have an impact in those team fights. I'm going to continue later.
Sanji is back. Down to the bottom lane, slams, and everything just gonna be thrown right at ATM. And of course, the split attaches himself onto the ATM, Sanji and Sanford.
Kaltizi didn't die there. He really needs to hit level 7 right now because Chima is able to power farm the rest of his remaining jungle camps if he decided to fall.
And now Yaoi doesn't really quite have a lot of help to work with. BxF immediately dashes forward and the counter protection is going to be working out for him. Yaoi connects down. He doesn't have a lot of help to work with. But unfortunately, Sanji's special aspect is a little bit too far. He wasn't able to quite connect. But it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Shama is dead for an exchange for the Roma. Seacat all the way down the middle lane. Kaltizi, he doesn't have the retribution, but he still manages to get the kill down onto Seacat.
I love this, right? Already the first few minutes of the game, you can see trades happening left and right, but so far, Echo is still leading in economy.
And ATM completely cornered out. Sanford and Kaltizi win. Even Sanji, they're all in here. A big start from ATM, almost doing something on the Kaltizi. He's still alive. He wanted to get himself
there for both of these teams when they whoa.
Yaoi connects down onto Shama. They really want to buzz him down, but unfortunately, the Blessing of the Moon God is just going to be connecting. Sanford is still right on top of Shama, while ATM is all the way over to the back lines. It's Roma against 3. It's EXP laners against 3. But the thing is, Sanford might be able to get away while ATM couldn't. That's the difference.
Trying to split the map, but here we go, Yowie!
That's not good for ATM! It's gonna be taken down once again. The middle lane turret is just but a sliver.
Flash has in their arsenal to cancel out. What?
Yowie didn't connect with the Tyrant's Revenge, but at least that was a Tyrant's Rage, as well as the fact that Airstrike, the trusty Trident, doesn't have to crash just yet. Sunny's HP doesn't look good, but never mind, he's still in artillery.
Oh!
ATM closes the gap, and that is gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Sanford is still taking on to the front lines. He still have a lot of goons. He's still gonna be A-okay. Cult
Can't lose his flicker because as soon as he goes for that Bravest
Oh! 3-man! Yowie is a beast! In the meantime, all the way to the back lines, Sanji is gonna be able.
Lord, but Jima can try his best, but Echo won't stop now.
That was so close from the side of Yowie, but the main thing that they're gonna be looking out for is gonna be the middle lane inhibitor turret. The top lane is gonna be go down, and now the Lord even crashes down to the bottom lane. Look at Jamal is gonna go straight down. The rest of Echo moving right in, pushing the inside, pushing Dota, but how about the core? Echo! They end the game with a bang! And that is how we get our third place.
Man.